Yo guys, how's it going? We're here for another episode of our FIFA 18 career mode with Paris FC. Starting today's episode off with a training session and then going straight into the first game against Vallecines. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but we sit at the minute in the table third place, which is an incredible turnaround, being as for a while we went on a very long run of about 17 games. I think it was where I believe we only got 2 wins out of it, or 1 win, depending on where you actually end it, whether you start it from when we first won our game to go into this run of form we've been on. We only technically we only won 1 game if it was in the actual bad run of form we was on. It was absolutely terrible. We was really struggling to pick up points, and then we've turned it round from at the end of that we was in 12th, and now we are in 3rd and actually in the promotion places, which at this point is unreal because we are only just in the promotion places. I believe that if we lose 1 game at this point, we are down to like 9th again, and it's going to be really close, and we have to really push our way through this. As you see, we come forward on an attack here. Alami breaks through the centre of the defence and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0, and at this point securing our place in the promotion places for this match, at least really putting ourselves on the map at this point. And really what a comeback it has been, and Alami's been a big part of that comeback. He's scored so many goals recently, and he's been such a creative player in the middle of the pitch. He's been so good to give the ball to, and then either whether it's dribbling on the ball, creating passes, or whatever it is, he's been there for most of it, and he's really started to stack up the goals as well recently, which I've really enjoyed using him. And here we come forward on another attack. It's Manduki who gives the ball to Alami again, and how much I was praising him, he bags his 2nd goal of the game to make it 2-0 now, and we was really looking like we was a dominant force in this game, and like we should. At this point we're playing like we should be in the promotion places, and it's absolutely unbelievable the way we're playing at the minute. We're playing with so much confidence and scoring so many goals as well. We're playing like when we first started the season, compared to like the middle of the season, where, like I say, we went on a very long run of form that where we didn't score goals and we were struggling to defend. We've completely turned that around, and we're doing both brilliantly now. But they come forward on an attack down their left hand side. They whip a ball in. It gets a header, and it ends up in the back of the nets from Javier with a brilliant header. It's a great piece of play. I think the defence, if I was being critical, the defence should have done better there, but he didn't do so, and it ends up in the back of the net. And at this point I was worrying, because if you watch the rest of the episodes of this career, it has been a very big theme going on with us, where we concede 1 goal and it normally leads to us conceding another couple or 1 or whatever, and it looked like it was going to be like this again at this point, because I was panicking like hell to defend. But they don't actually get through for another goal, and we do win this game, which is absolutely unbelievable at this point. We've won it 2-1, and it just shows how much of a turnaround, because if that was earlier on in the season, we would have either lost that game or drawn it. There was no way we was coming out of that game with a win if it was earlier on in the season. And Alame was absolutely the star player of today's game, getting him 2 goals, and he absolutely did everything he could to get us the win in that match, and I'm so glad that he did do so. And that means we are now, at this point, we are 3 points, no, 3? Yes, we are 3 points above the team that's in 4th now, which, as you see here, we're 3 points in front, which is, we're gaining a lead. And also, this is the game that we have in hand, so we really have to take advantage of this match. and if we can win this match, we'll be within a point of the team that's in second, and we'll be 6 points in front of the team that's in fourth. So we've really starting to put ourselves in a bit more of a comfortable position in third, and maybe even push on to get second at this point, because we were really pushing on in the league and really doing very well for what we were playing to how we are playing now is just unbelievable, to be honest. And we're really starting to gain ourselves like a bit of comfort in the promotion places, which is unbelievable, to be honest. And we start this game off absolutely perfectly, as you see there. Levin breaks down that right hand side and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0 in this game. And like I say, this is probably one of the most crucial games that we've had in the league so far. Fair enough, we had that one game that was probably more crucial for the fact that it moved us up from 7th to 3rd in one match. But this game is more crucial for the fact that it's actually securing us our promotion place. Well, not securing it as such at this point, but it's giving us a good chance to actually get promoted at this point, which would be absolutely unbelievable if we can do that. And we've started it off in the right manner. But minutes later, we do come on another attack here. We get inside, and it's a bit of a kerfuffle in the middle. We take a shot. It wasn't the best of shots there. It should have done better. And that, I can remember taking the shot and thinking that I messed it up as soon as I took it, because I realised that I didn't put the right angle on it. I really should have done better with that, but didn't do so, and it means the score is still at 1-0. But coming into half time here, on the stroke of half time, we come forward on one last attack to try and get ourselves in this in a bit more of a commanding lead in this game. As we come and be patient on the outside of the box here, we pass the ball inside. It gives it out to Nomanhari, who takes a shot, but the defender blocks it well. He does very well there to keep the scores at 1-0, as we really needed to score this goal here. As you see, it's a good piece of defending. But just after kick-off from half-time, Havre come forward on an attack of their own here, trying to get themselves in the box. They do exactly that. It's a brilliant shot, but an even better save there from Pereira. An absolutely unbelievable save to keep our side in the lead. As you see, it was an absolute rocket of a shot. Fair enough, it wasn't too much out of the way of Pereira, but for how much power there was on the shot, he did very well to keep that one out and keep it at 1-0. And minutes later, we come forward on another attack, like I say, trying to secure this win pretty much. As you see, we break through the middle. Boujarine takes it round a couple of players and puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-0 now, with Boujarine with a brilliant finish. He breaks through a couple of defenders with a one touch pretty much, and he breaks beyond the back four and puts it back in the back of the net. As you see here, one touch, and it breaks past all of the defence pretty much, apart from pretty much the two wing backs who get back, but couldn't do quite enough. And Boujarine lays it behind the keeper and puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-0 now, which is unbelievable, to be honest. And we played so well during that game, and I'm so glad that we got the win. That 2-0 win is one of the biggest wins we've had of the season. Not for the fact of, oh, we've scored loads of goals, but for the fact of the importance out of this game, which means we are now 6 points in front of fourth and 1 point just behind second, which is unbelievable. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.